Detroit's history has always been tied to invention. As the city transformed through industry, design, and migration, the museum evolved alongside it. From its earliest decades, the DIA viewed progress as both an economic and a cultural project, reflecting the creativity of its people and expressing a shared sense of civic pride. Throughout Detroit's history, the DIA has been a cultural anchor. In times of challenge and in times of renewal, the museum has remained a place of continuity. The Detroit industry murals show that creativity and labor are inseparable. For Detroit, these murals are more than decoration. They are a powerful statement about the dignity of work and collective effort. Today, that message still resonates. Rivera's murals remind us that progress depends on people working together and that every individual contribution has value and meaning. One of the most distinctive qualities of the DIA is its early commitment to modern art. At a time when many museums were cautious, the DIA chose to support artists who were still new and sometimes controversial. By acting as an early testing ground for modern art, the museum established itself as a place of bold ideas and a forward-thinking spirit, qualities that still define it today. Choosing a work by a living artist was a bold decision at the time. It set the tone for the kind of museum the DIA would become, one that believes art should speak not only to the past, but also to the moment in which it was created. From the beginning, the founders believed Detroit should have a museum with an international vision, one that would bring the world to Detroit and connect the city to a global cultural conversation. That idea still defines the DIA today. This history shows the museum's ability to recognize the significance of artists before they gain wide acceptance. The DI has always been willing to take thoughtful risks and invest in artists whose impact will grow over time. That forward-looking mindset is still central to how we build and interpret the collection today. Under William Valentiner, and with the support of patrons like Ralph Booth and Edsel Ford, the DIA made visionary choices. Artists like Van Gogh, Kandinsky, and Modigliani were not yet widely accepted in the United States, but Detroit was a city that valued experimentation and change. The museum reflected that spirit. By embracing these artists early, the DIA helped shape how modern art was understood in America and positioned Detroit as an important cultural center. The exhibition was designed as a visual narrative tracing the evolution of modern art. The selected works by artists such as Renoir, Degas, Cézanne, Van Gogh, Matisse, and Picasso represent key moments in that transformation. Just as important is how the works are presented. We want to create an experience that invites curiosity, encourages conversation, and helps visitors connect with the art in meaningful ways. It is difficult to choose my favorite painting, but I'm especially drawn to the work of Henri Matisse. There is something very powerful in the way his work captures color and light, expressing the joy of life and a hope for a better world. As these works travel to Korea, they carry both the original history and the story of Detroit. a city shaped by innovation, industry, and change. International audiences have the opportunity to experience these paintings as milestones in modern art and also as works that have been shaped by decades of care, interpretation, and public engagement in Detroit. This exchange allows for fresh perspectives and deeper connections between people.